Evanston basketball is live on the radio at KNYN 99.1 and online at mylocalradio.com. Catch the Red Devils all winter long on your exclusive home for Evanston sports. Today's broadcast is brought to you by Mountain West Business Solutions, Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet, Landmark Plumbing and Heating, McKay Frankham, Uinta County School District Number 1, Joe's Modern Cleaners, Ellingford Brothers, Legal Tender Restaurant at Dunmar Inn, The Lumber Yard, Rocky Mountain Yeti, Bear River Dental, Superior Rental and The Gun Room, T-Bar S Body Shop, West Star Printing, Pet Mineral Labs, Trona Valley Credit Union, MyLocalRadio.com, Wyoming Dental Specialties, Plains Tire, Evanston Regional Hospital, Kazine's, Seavers Jewelers, Bear Lake Convention and Visitors Bureau, and Flex Fitness. With the opening tip approaching, let's head courtside for pregame coverage.
Welcome back one more time today to the Star Valley Shootout in Afton, Wyoming. Star Valley High School, where we start a scheduled 6 o'clock game, which appears to be right on schedule. Evanston versus Sugar Salem, the girls and the girls only. When we were on our way here, we assumed it was a doubleheader. By the time we got here, it was just a single game, just the girls playing. The boys are done for the day, but they're here watching the first half of the girls to support their other half of the program. We will come back with Alyssa Lichty, a junior debater for Evanston High School next. Pre-game coverage on this First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
No matter what season of the year it is, when you live in our neck of the woods, you need outdoor power equipment. With quality product lines like Stihl, Toro, and Walker, Superior Rental and Sales has what you need for every season. Everything from homeowner to professional grade products. Plus, when it comes to maintenance, you're covered. Our full-time mechanic is available for tune-ups, maintenance, chain sharpening, whatever you need. Stop in today, Superior Rental and Sales, 371 Prospector Drive, here in Evanston.
When it comes to shopping online, you definitely want to put thelumberyard.com on your list of favorites. You'll save time and money by visiting thelumberyard.com first. You'll find a huge selection of inventory to choose from. We've got everything you need for any of your home, yard, or shop projects. Get excellent prices and quick delivery when you shop at thelumberyard.com. We are part of the local community, plus we ship all over the United States. Log on today to see what all the excitement is about.
You're in good hands when you choose Dr. Stosage and Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties for dental implants and wisdom tooth extractions. They work with passion and focus. They use techniques and technologies that are modern and precise. With 2 decades of experience, their skills are highly specialized. If you need teeth extractions or dental implants placed, come see Dr. Stosage or Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties, 50 Park Road, or call us at 307-789-9034.
Bring your vehicle for service at Rocky Mountain Yeti and feel the difference. It's easy. Visit with one of the friendly service riders and then relax and enjoy hot waffles and ice cream. While you relax Yeti style, your vehicle will be worked on by our experienced mechanics. From regular maintenance to major repairs, we do it all. Have your service work done at Rocky Mountain Yeti in Evanston and feel the difference. Get Yeti'd today.
Ooh, yeah.
100 Wasatch Road in Evanston.
Dr. Dog, the other day I was at the dog park and ran into Keegan, the Irish setter from up the road. When we smelled hello, I was surprised because he smelled like delicious roasted duck. When I asked if he'd been hunting, he said nein, he had been to see you.
Yes, Mr. Hans German Shepherd, I'm recommending Canine Superfood Advance from PetMinerals.com for all my canine patients. The powder mixes with your dog food to create a delicious duck-flavored gravy. Order your Superfood Advance from PetMinerals.com today.
You're invited to browse through the store at Kazine's Ace Hardware in Evanston. You'll find vacuums and cleaning supplies, everything you need for your next painting project. A full line of electrical products, bolts, screws, hand tools, power tools, bathroom fixtures, and plumbing supplies. Plus everything else you need to take care of your lawn and garden, from lawnmowers to fertilizer. Once you finish all your projects, you can sit down on the comfortable patio furniture and barbecue on your new Weber or Traeger grill that you could also find at Kazine's Ace Hardware. Ace is the place with the helpful hardware folks. Kazine's Ace Hardware on Front Street in Evanston.
As we welcome you back to Star Valley High School and get within 6 minutes of the opening tip for Evanston versus Sugar Salem, all we can say for the Evanston Lady Red Devils, they lost earlier today, 49-31 to Ridgeline. And for Sugar Salem, we don't know too much about them. We know they got 8 players listed on the varsity roster, and that's about it. They don't have any stats on Max Prep, so we know they're a solid team. They don't have the best record, but from what we've been told, they've taken on very tough competition. So I'm sure we're in for a good matchup, a formidable opponent in this nightcap. Now let's hear from Alyssa Lichty, a junior at Evanston High School and a member of the EHS debate team. I have Alyssa Lichty, a junior at EHS and a member of the speech and debate team. You were just telling me you are a debater. What are your events?
So I do public forum debate, which is a partner debate, and then I do congressional debate, which is like a mock Congress.
Tell me some of the formats that you have, because each debate has a different order of how things are done. Start with congressional.
Okay, so congressional debate runs like a Congress would, so you have people who are speaking on legislation that they have wrote. So typically you have one person from the chamber running it, they're called the chair, and then everyone else will give a authorship speech on their own legislation and then negation and affirmation, and it continues until we vote on this piece of legislation.
How is that organized in a round? How many people are in a single round?
It really depends on the size of the school or the competition. So typically you'll see, I'd say probably around at least 15 people in a round. So you'll have the one person running it and then everyone else asking questions and speaking on someone's legislation.
Where do the ideas for legislation come from?
A lot of the times it can be based off of stuff that's happening currently or just things people think that should be passed in a real Congress. So just things like legalization of things that aren't legal or stuff like that, just things people think should be passed.
Do you prepare them ahead of time? Do you have a couple of events or a couple of topics a year? Do you have to change every month, something like that?
So each year, typically someone writes their own legislation. You can't really keep the same legislation for 4 years in a row, but each student will write their own. And then we'll have what's called the docket. So it's a list of everyone's bills who are going to be at that meet. And so we will talk on each person's bill. So we have probably around a few weeks to prepare for each one because you get different people going to different meets.
And but you do know ahead of time what other people are talking about, so you have to be signed up for these meets and be confirmed ahead of time.
Yeah, so we do know what is going to be talked about ahead of time. Not always, because sometimes there's more than one chamber, so you'll have 2 or 3. So the list of bills will be divided amongst the 3, so you got to write as many speeches as you can to get in as many speeches as you can.
When you talk about someone else's bill, what sort of things are you preparing?
So you can either do what's called an affirmation or a negation, so you're in favor or against the legislation. So typically you'll speak on what the bill actually says. So if there's flaws in the bill and you're on con, you'll talk about what is wrong with the bill and how it's not formatted correctly, or if some of their ideas or statistics are wrong. And if you're in favor of it, you'll use more information to prove what they're saying is true and help to make sure that the bill passes.
It sounds like it's probably a pretty tough event to judge.
Yeah, it's a little more difficult than some, but as long as people are giving good speeches and making sure they know what's happening, I think it's relatively easy to follow.
How often have you seen subjectivity in judging come into play when you're talking about something as sensitive as politics?
Sometimes you get judges who don't know what they're doing, but for the most part with Congress, a lot of the schools will make sure that people know what they're doing when they're judging a Congress round. You don't want to throw someone who's new in there because they might not understand all the lingo of Congress because there's a lot of stuff to be talked about.
Now move on to your other event that involves a partner and the formatting of that.
Okay. So my other event is public forum, or PF is a lot of times what it'll be shortened down to, and it is a political debate, and it's typically more statistic-based, where some other debates are more morality-based. So with PF, you'll have a first speaker and a second speaker. The first speaker will read over the case, and so you'll have like a case, typically a few pages, and it should be 4 minutes long. So the first speaker will read off the case, and then the first speaker from the other team will, and then you'll have questioning. After that, the second speaker will go, and they will have like a rebuttal speech going against what the opponents have said, and if there's anything they need to state about their own case, they'll go back over that. And so there are 2 speeches for each partner in the debate. You'll have the first speaker's reading of the case, and then they'll have also a 2-minute rebuttal speech, and the second speaker's second speech will just be a summary and why they've won. It's called the voter speech.
How many topics a year do you have with that? Is it also one topic, or is it changing?
So it changes. At the beginning of the year, we're doing a 2-month. So like we had a November, December topic, but starting at the beginning of next year, we're going to go 1-month topics. So January will have its own, February, and stuff like that.
What was your topic?
So the topic for November, December was, should the United States implement price controls on the pharmaceutical industry? So it was just pro side, yes, we should implement price controls on pharmaceuticals, and the con side would be, no, we shouldn't.
Where are you drawing on for material for this, for research?
Typically, we look for more scholarly articles, and we look for things that are more reputable. So we're not going to go to like Wikipedia to find our information. Typically, we want like organizations or, government or education-ran websites, just because we want the most accurate information that we can use for our rounds.
And where are you finding that?
A lot of the times, we'll look up like we'll go to things like news sites, so we can go to like things like CNN or places like that will talk about stuff like this, or we'll go to things that are like research papers on the thing that we're talking about. So research papers on the pharmaceutical industry, how price controls affect them, look at stuff from not only what's happened in the United States, but other countries. So we kind of look at what's already happened, what could potentially happen, and like how it's going to have an effect on the U.S.
When did you decide that you wanted to get into debate?
When I first joined speech, I didn't do the partner debate. I just did Congress. But I remember in middle school, we had like a homeroom that was a speech and debate class. And so that's what I took, and that's what made me interested in doing speech. So when I came up to the high school, all I remember was Congress from middle school. So that's really what I did for the first year, and that's what I, liked and got into. And it wasn't until the very last meet of my first year doing speech that I just did my partner debate, because unfortunately one of our past team members' partners was gone, so I had to help sub in and debate with her, and that's kind of what got me interested in continuing to do that debate. And I just like talking about politics and things that are happening in the United States and even outside of the United States, and that's kind of what got me into it.
Before I let you go, you always have a home meet, and you're always looking for judges and helpers. When is it this year?
So the home meet will be on the 25th and 26th of January. Yeah, and we need as many judges as we can get, because a lot of people end up coming, and there's 2 days worth of competition, so we need judges for all different events, several different rounds for 2 days straight, and we'd really appreciate as many people as we can get.
In years past, I know you get calls the week leading up to it, but if someone's action underway here, get that score camera up in just a bit. Had to move out of the way so that another broadcaster could come in, and the score camera was set up a little bit away from me, so let's see if I can activate it now, and we'll get it working just kind of like in progress like we did last time. Just got to change those filters. Evanston, the road team in this contest, wearing the red, Sugar Salem in the blue jerseys. That's their home jerseys, I guess, for this tournament. And starting lineup for Evanston with possession right now, Natalie Robbins has the ball stripped out of her hands by Sydney Bradshaw. And Sugar Salem on the run, up ahead and into the hands of Maddie Fillmore. She gets fouled. Shot does not fall. And 2 shots coming up for Knapp, I think. No, it's Fillmore. Maddie Fillmore there. Starting lineup for Evanston, Kaylin Hyatt, Corey DeRue, Natalie Robbins, Hannah Sowers, and Aja Hanna Archuleta. And for Sugar Salem, Macy Knapp is number 12, Maddie Fillmore, number 15, Lindsay Larson, number 22. Macy Fillmore is 23, and Sydney Bradshaw is 32. Fillmore goes 2 of 2 from the free throw line. It's 2-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Evanston losing just its second contest of the year earlier today. Catch and go, Natalie Robbins goes to DeRue. She head fakes up top. Kaylin Hyatt fires from the free throw line, misses long. Archuleta with the rebound. Steps through, loses her footing, gets the ball back up as she tumbles down to the ground and then throws it away. Into the hands of Sydney Bradshaw, a 3-on-2 advantage. Bounce pass, 2 steps, and no good on the layup attempt by Larson. Evanston with possession. Corey DeRue has Archuleta to her front and Hyatt to the left side. Goes to Hyatt. She'll dribble up to the top and set up in the half court. DeRue on the left wing. She was 3 of 4 from the three-point line in the morning game. Archuleta down to DeRue, wing three, too long, and rebounded by Bradshaw. No, actually that's Knapp there. Macy Knapp with the rebound. Double team in the backcourt as Knapp will throw it head. Gets it to Larson, and the timeline has been crossed. Back to Larson on the wing. Knapp creates separation between her and Hyatt, then hands off over to Fillmore. Fillmore back to the top, turn around, 2 steps from Bradshaw. She's fouled, and a block on Archuleta as she then gets run over by Knapp as well. 2 shots coming up for Sydney Bradshaw. First foul on Aja Hanna, second team foul for Evanston. First free throw good. Second shot up and falls as well. (4-0) on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Kaylin Hyatt out. Replaced by Sierra Burley. Steele on the inbound. Down low, turnaround shot from Knapp goes. 6-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Macy Knapp with the 2. Press on again for Sugar Salem. DeRue takes it across the timeline. Runs, double team, goes around it on the trap at the sideline. Off to Natalie Robbins. Robbins to Burley. Looking for Archuleta. She's double teamed. Foul comes in. Foul number 1 on Sugar Salem. May have been 1-5. 3-2 Sydney Bradshaw with the foul. 6-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Robbins takes the inbound on the right wing. Up top and then a quick swing around to Burley. Back to DeRue. She takes one dribble, goes to Robbins. Robbins to Burley, back on the corner. Back to DeRue. 2-3 zone against Evanston. That's what Sugar Salem's went. Ridgeline sat in a zone as well just about the whole contest. Limited Evanston shots. Corey DeRue drives into the paint, has the ball tangled up between her and Knapp, or Fillmore, and a jump ball called. Sugar Salem basketball. Sugar Salem, the Beat Diggers. The boys were scheduled to play them originally at 7:30 in a doubleheader. That will not be the case. Evanston will not play Sugar Salem in this tournament. Down to Fillmore, and shot goes in. 8-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Assisted by Macy Knapp. Hannah Sowers takes a pass from Archuleta. 2 steps on the right, and it's good, and the foul. Hannah Sowers to the free throw line. Finally, Evanston on the board. Sowers to the line for an and one opportunity. It's 8-2 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Just 3 minutes into the first quarter. Shot up and good. Sowers converts. 8-3 on the Impact Physical Therapy board and then takes a seat on the bench, replaced on the court by Taryn Wagstaff, junior guard for Evanston. Red Devils running some press, and Sugar Salem running some great press breaker. 2 steps and a step in by Marie Fillmore on a fast break, left-handed layup. 10-3 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Sugar Salem capable of just running and racking up the points in quick fashion. Already 10 points, not even halfway through the opening quarter. Archuleta across the timeline, hands off to Robbins. She dribbles it off her foot, and then it goes off the foot of Fillmore. That being Marie Fillmore. Marie had a delayed reaction there as it bounced off her foot, and then she realized it was heading out of bounds, but there wasn't too much she could do about it. Robbins takes it at the elbow. 1 dribble, steps in, shoot, goes down. Natalie Robbins on the board. 10-5 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Press, nearly coming up with the first steal. Who else? Sierra Burley, but Sugar Salem able to take it across. Michelle Knapp into the game. Down in the post, turnaround shot, a little bit wild over the back foul, not called. Evanston with the rebound. Red Devils in the red jerseys going from right to left. Robbins loses her balance a little bit. Swing down to the left side again, trying to get it into the post. Archuleta being fronted and on the side as well. Ball knocked out. Knapp over to the corner. That's Fillmore. Up top for three. Good. Fillmore. Maddie Fillmore with her first three and first field goal. 13-5 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. 3:41 left in quarter number one. This game just rolling right along in terms of the points being rallied. A foul as Archuleta was attempting to dribble comes on number 5. Michelle Knapp with her first. Team foul number 2. Corey DeRuke checks in for Natalie Robbins. Ball knocked out of bounds and last touched by Knapp. Sub in for Sugar Salem, Megan Pinnell. Near side inbound, Evanston. Sierra Burley gives it to DeRue. 3:30 left, Evanston down by 8 points. Wagstaff has the ball knocked out of her hands, and Michelle Knapp takes it and runs it. Picks it up on the corner, bounce passes into the hands of Sierra Burley, back Red Devils way. She's trying to run with it. Taryn Wagstaff taking it across the timeline. Evanston slowing up into the half court, out to the right side. The post again being fronted, Evanston not being able to get anything in there. Corey DeRue has it on the left wing, back to Wagstaff. Have to swing around back to the right side. Just trying to play side to side, and the posts have to be quick. But it has not worked. They have not been able to get a single pass inside. Airballed three by Sierra Burley. May have been touched. It was well short. Archuleta came up with a rebound. And it's out of bounds as she stepped out on the baseline. Evanston tries to press again. And quickly broken. That by Knapp. She throws it down into the paint, and Sierra Burley gets her second steal of the game. Wagstaff takes it across. To the corner, DeRue head fakes, baseline, step, high shot, goes tumbling down to the ground. The shot goes long. Knapp with the rebound. Throw ahead to Michelle Knapp. Bounce pass into the paint, and nearly out of bounds. Michelle Knapp picks it up. Up top, straightaway three by Macy Knapp. Misses long. Archuleta has the board. 2 players tie her up. It's a jump ball. Both Archuleta and Marie Fillmore went down to the ground. Jump ball in favor of Evanston. Archuleta and DeRue are out. Amber Lowe and Hannah Sowers back in. Evanston is running quick rotations in this their second varsity game of the day. Lowe trapped just behind the timeline to Wagstaff, across to Zosha. She drives in, wild off the paint, a little bit off the hard off the glass, no good, but Lowe picks up the board and sends it in. 13-7 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Lowe with her first points of today in the 2 varsity games. Makes it a 6-point contest. Second chance opportunity, now third chance opportunity on Sugar Salem's side. Out to the corner, Knapp to Knapp. Out to Knapp. And that's Michelle Knapp, or Macy Knapp, putting it in on the left side. The layup. Lindsay Larson defending in the backcourt. Thrown ahead from Lowe to Sowers. Sowers to the far sideline, passes to Wagstaff. 1:20 left. 15-7 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Sugar Salem leading Evanston. This is the second girls' game of the day for Evanston. Wagstaff gets trapped out on the corner, finds Lowe, bounce pass into the paint, turnaround. Zosha loses it, back out to Lowe. Lowe to Wagstaff, fires from beyond the three-point line, misses off the back iron. Sowers with the board, and a foul called on Maddie Fillmore, her first. Fillmore already with 5 points in the game. Team foul number 4 for Sugar Salem. Baseline inbound for the Red Devils. Loft up at the top of the key. Lowe grabs it. Gives it to Wagstaff. Staying straight away. Over backside to Lowe. Under a minute to play. Burley skips to Lowe. Swings to the left side. Down to the paint. Elbow turnaround by Zosha. Misses short. Rebounded by Sugar Salem. On the run on the throw ahead. It's Larson. One-on-one against Lowe. She's good off the left side. Larson, the 6th Sugar Salem player to score in this first quarter. 17-7 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Low to Sowers. Has her pass deflected. That one by Michelle Knapp. Evanston holds on to control. Zosha gets tied up as she takes a pass and tries to drive into the paint on 2-1, I believe, Marie Fillmore. 5th team foul for Sugar Salem. 16.7 seconds left in the first quarter. Evanston down by 10. The inbound pass is a throwaway. Sugar Salem on the run. 2 steps and a shot by Larson goes. Her second layup from the left side in about a minute's worth of play. 5 seconds left, 19-7. Lowe takes it across, bounces it to Burley, out of bounds, quarter ends. Evanston trailing 19-7 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. This is a First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
At beautiful Bear Lake, skiing, snowmobiling, sailing, and swimming are just some of the fun activities offered to recreationists. The Greater Bear Lake Valley offers prime hunting and fishing areas, whether it's trout fishing in the streams or ice fishing for Cisco on the lake, hunting deer or seeking elk along the high mountain ridges. The scenic corner of Utah and Idaho offers outdoor recreation and historical interests away from crowds and high prices. Visit bearlake.org for more information.
Hello, Miss Susan Siamese Cat.
Dr. Dog, I'm here because my perfectly shiny fur has lost its shimmer, and I don't have the energy I did as a kitten.
Miss Susan Siamese Cat, I recommend that you start taking the Feline Daily Multi-Chews from PetMinerals.com immediately. Your good health isn't a yarn ball to play with.
Dr. Dog, you always make me feel better.
Log on to PetMinerals.com today and get your feline supplements ordered today.
19-7 as we start the second quarter here at Star Valley High School in Afton, Wyoming. Day 1 of the Star Valley Shootout. Evanston trailing Sugar Salem on the girls' side through one quarter, 19-7. 6 players in all for Sugar Salem scored in that opening quarter. And Knapp will take it for the Sugar Salem Diggers as we come back out. Sugar Salem in the blue jerseys, bright blue jerseys. A shade on the dark side going from left to right. Fillmore passes to Knapp. Dribble and a foul on Kaylin Hyatt. She played sparingly in that opening quarter. Picks up her first personal foul, 3rd foul for Evanston as a team in the first half. Inbound to Fillmore. Handoff to Knapp. Knapp drives around to the right side. Guarded tightly by Sowers, following her all the way around. Evanston playing in the man. Down low, back to Knapp, out to the corner. Larson with her foot on the three-point line, misses long. Larson with the putback attempt. Check that. That was Macy Knapp. 6 points in the game. Natalie Robbins has to chase down a loose ball, dribbles it off her foot, picks it back up again across the timeline and throwing over the head of Corey DeRue. Back Sugar Salem's way. The Diggers up 21-7. Inbound to Knapp. Macy Knapp taking it across against Natalie Robbins. Not even a minute into the second quarter. Ball knocked out of bounds and last touched by Natalie Robbins. Knapp down low to Bradshaw. She steps through against Kaylin Hyatt. Misses. Rebounded by Sowers and an over-the-back foul against Bradshaw. Bradshaw's second. Forces a quick substitution for Marie Fillmore. In for Sydney. Taryn Wagstaff back into the game. Zosha Novakoski in as well. Hyatt and Sowers to the bench. Novakoski takes it on the far sideline. Hit as she goes out of bounds, and foul comes in against Sugar Salem. That puts them in the single bonus. I'm not sure. Yep, coaches. I'm not sure the officials realized it at first, but yeah, they were setting up for the 1-and-1. Foul number 2 on Marie Fillmore, who just checked in for Sydney Bradshaw, who picked up her second foul. Novakoski set up for the first. It's good. Novakoski on the second. Down as well. First points of the second quarter. 21-9 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Knapp takes it across. Crosses over to her left. Robbins there. Passed over to Fillmore. Larson has it at the top of the key. Swings around to Michelle Knapp. Drives into the paint. Beats everyone. Puts up a high floater. Misses it. Throws it back out after getting her own rebound and gives it away to Taryn Wagstaff. Wagstaff, jump stop, off the glass. No, just a little bit too long. And rebounded by Fillmore. Knapp up ahead, looking for Larson. Hand back off and pocket pick. Corey DeRue off to the races. A quick streaking and a late break. A foul called on Megan Pinnell. She came in from out of nowhere like a late breaking horse in a derby. And hit DeRue from behind. 2 free throws coming up for Corey. First free throw no good by DeRue. (21-9) on the Impact Physical Therapy board. A minute and 46 seconds in to the second quarter. DeRue makes the second. Maddie Fillmore checks in for Sugar Salem. She replaces Pinnell. Overhand baseball pass from Sugar Salem into the hands of Fillmore. Back to Knapp. Drives over to the right side. Handoff Fillmore. Swing around to the left side. It's Larson on the corner. Has players flashing into the post. Instead goes to the top. Michelle Knapp for 3. No good. Rebounded by, is that Fillmore? Marie Fillmore. And the putback. Archuleta nearly walks with it, taking it across the timeline, gives it back to Wagstaff. DeRue has it at the right wing, got bodied up, was able to get it back to Robbins. Bounce passes back to Robbins from Wagstaff. Down low, Novakoski can't handle the entry pass. In transition, it's Larson. She has her pocket picked by Natalie Robbins. She takes it, starts running, lowers her shoulder, and picks up the foul against Macy Knapp, who looks pretty frustrated that she gets whistled for that one. It's Macy's first. Team foul number 9 for Sugar Salem. (23-10) on the Impact Physical Therapy board. 1-1 for Robbins. Shot up and banks in. 3 points for Natalie Robbins. To cut the lead to 11. Robbins shoots and misses. Archuleta chases down the rebound. Back to Robbins. Drives in just inside the free throw line. Pushes it up. Misses to the right. Rebound Sugar Salem on the run. Macy Knapp. Throw over to Larson inside on the corner. Back outside. Macy Knapp drives into the elbow. Hands off. Skip over right side. Fillmore. Give and go. And a rebound shot after the miss. It's Fillmore picking up the mess of Macy Fillmore. Marie Fillmore is fouled and headed to the free throw line. Archuleta's second foul. Misses the first. One more shot from Marie Fillmore. Burley checks in for Archuleta with 2 fouls. Second free throw good. 24-11 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Wagstaff taking it across to now no pressure from Sugar Salem. That's not a good sign because it means they're comfortable with the lead that they're holding. 4:53 left in the second quarter, up 24-11. Things offensively have slowed for Sugar Salem in the last couple of minutes, but holding on and maintaining that lead. Wagstaff dribbles in, finds immediate pressure collapsing, passes back out to DeRue. Drives through to the paint, opens up DeRue for a 3. No good, a little bit short. Battle for the rebound, won by Sugar Salem. Up ahead, Macy Knapp. And easy, uncontested, fast break free throw. 8 points for Macy Knapp, 26-11 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. On the Evanston side, Corey DeRue to Wagstaff, over to the right side, Burley. Burley looks to open up DeRue for a shot. The screen doesn't quite hold. Low pass deflected. Wagstaff keeps a hold of it. Elbow shot, or excuse me, baseline shot from Natalie Robbins, no good, and a loose ball foul on Evanston. Foul against Corey DeRue, her second. Kaylin Hyatt comes in for DeRue. Knapp inbounds to Knapp, and then back to Knapp. Michelle Macy, and then 3 Fillmores added in there as well. Megan Panell out on the right corner. Up top to Michelle Knapp. Pass left side to Macy. Macy hands off. Goes to Fillmore. Down low from up high. Novakoski collects a loose ball. Deflected pass results in a turnover for Evanston. Down 15. Natalie Robbins on the run up the right sideline. Works out of a double team trap. Burley gives it to Hyatt. Hyatt down low, and Wagstaff throws it down to Novakoski. Knocked out of bounds, stays with Evanston. Sierra Burley throws up high to Macy Knapp. She goes on the run, puts it in over the defense of Taryn Wagstaff. She took a pass that went right to her and put it in for 2 more. 28-11 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. 3 minutes left in the first half. Kaylin Hyatt at the top of the key. Wagstaff takes a pass, goes and runs, goes off the bank, no good, a little bit too short. Rebounded by Macy Knapp. Sugar Salem back on the run and the attack. Pinnell over to the corner. Handoff, step through, and Mari Fillmore is fouled again. Back to the line for 2 shots. Fillmore 1 for 2 from the line, now 2 of 3. 29-11 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Set up for the second. It's good. 2:44 left in the first half. Natalie Robbins inbounding to Hyatt with no pressure. Girls will be back in action at 3 o'clock tomorrow against Bear River. The boys against Star Valley at 4:30. That's a change in the schedule. Right corner, down low, turnaround. Sowers misses it. Rebounded to Sugar Salem. Again on the run, looking to push and find an opening. Michelle Knapp, hands off right side to Fillmore. Macy drives in and is fouled by Hyatt. Team foul number 7, 1 and 1. And it was on number 13. 14, Taryn Wagstaff. First on Taryn. Good thing, too, because that would have been Hyatt's second. DeRue and Archuleta already with 2 fouls, sitting on the bench. 1 and 1 free throw, misses long, goes into the hands of Burley, and then tied up jump ball should stay with, or should go with Evanston. That's the call. 2:15 left, 30-11 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Hyatt to Low, back to Hyatt. 2:05 left, back to Low. Puts the ball on the ground 1 time, then to Wagstaff. Wagstaff creates separation, tries a bank shot, misses short. Sowers trying to chase it down out of bounds, boxed out. And I think Evanston holds on to possession. Must have been last touched by Macy Fillmore. Inbound to Amber Lowe for Evanston on the baseline, right of the basket. Sowers looks for Wagstaff. It's flung up into the air by Michelle Knapp, and Wagstaff wins a jump ball. Lowe, head fakes, up and under shot, just a little bit long. Rebounded, Sugar Salem. Once again, no surprise, they're running with it. Michelle Knapp at the top, down to a minute and a half. Fillmore for 3, banks it in. Megan Panell, rather, with that 3 ball. 33-11 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. 7 players in all have scored at least a bucket for Sugar Salem. Sierra Burley throws it up high to Hyatt. To the corner. Taryn Wagstaff tries another 3 and again misses short. Sowers with the rebound. May have walked with it. May have been fouled. It had to be one or the other. And the foul comes in. 23 on the foul. That's Macy Fillmore, her first. Team foul number 10. 2 shots upcoming. Sowers set up for the first. It's no good. Maggie Moore checks in for Evanston. And the second free throw up, and no good for Sowers. 33-11 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Again, Maggie Moore getting into the game for the first time today at the varsity level. Gotten in a couple of games so far this season. Knapp to Fillmore, step through, she's open and fouled by Sowers, makes it on the step through from point blank range, 35-11 and an and one opportunity coming up. First foul on Hannah Sowers, team foul number 8 for Evanston. 40 seconds left. And one good. Maddie Fillmore, her first field goal, our second field goal today. 3 for 3 from the line, a 3 and a 2. 8 points in all. Evanston down by 25 points. Bounce pass over to Amber Lowe. Lowe gives it to Hyatt, 20 seconds left. Kaylin misses on a runner. Sowers tries to knock it out of bounds off of Knapp, off of Fillmore rather. No good on that. Knapp inbounds, and we'll take it across. 10 seconds left in the first half, 35-11. Knapp outside, skips it, out to the corner. Pannell for 3, and it goes down, her second. They counted as a 2 just inside the three-point line, 38-11 at the end of 2 quarters. 7 in the first for Evanston, 4 in the second. And Sugar Salem staying steady, 19 a quarter. This is a First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
From Randolph, Utah to the Uinta Mountains, from Lyman to Evanston. Whenever you have plumbing, heating, or air conditioning problems, call Landmark Plumbing and Heating at 307-789-8793. Regular office hours run Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. But we also offer 24/7 emergency service. Do you need a new septic system, water heater, or furnace? You can trust Landmark Plumbing and Heating. Program our number into your phone right now, 307-789-8793. Landmark Plumbing and Heating. When you need us, we'll be there.
When you run a farm or ranch, you understand how important water is when it comes to your animals. Not only does it matter for the overall health of your animals, but it directly ties to your bottom line. Ellingford Brothers sells cement water troughs and custom-built critter ladders, culverts, head gates, and septic tanks. See how Ellingford Brothers can help you with water options for your farm or ranch. Call today, 307-789-1515. That's 789-1515.
Business cards are a powerful and inexpensive way to promote the goods and services you offer. You can design your own cards or have the professionals at Weststar Printing design your business cards. Now with same-day and next-day turnaround on all business card printing, you don't have to wait. Get your business cards today. Professional quality, inexpensive prices, and quick turnaround. Visit Weststar Printing, 243 7th Street in Evanston, across from the library. Weststar Printing, 307-789-5202.
Uinta County School District No. 1 has been committed to excellence since its beginning in 1870. This commitment is not only reflected in student education, but in our school buildings and facilities over the years. The staff at Uinta County School District No. 1 works hard to provide clean, comfortable, and safe learning environments for student learning. No matter what department you're working with, at Uinta County School District No. 1, you will always find us striving for the pathway to excellence.
At the half, it's 38-11 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Evanston trailing Sugar Salem. We thought we might get Lex Cornea at the half if it depended on when the bus took off. I think the bus might have already left, so I'm not sure we're going to be able to get him. We'll get him tomorrow at the very worst. We'll get him Saturday. He texted me at about the time we were going off. He was working late in the locker room after the loss today, and no problem. We'll get him next time. At the half, scores for Evanston. Well, that's from the early game. We don't want that. 1 point from Corey DeRue, 3 from Natalie Robbins, 3 from Hannah Sowers, 2 for Zosha Novakoski, both from the line, and 2 for Amber Lowe. That's the 11. On Sugar Salem's side, Macy Knapp has 10 points. 8 points for Maddie Fillmore, 5 from Megan Panell, and 2, 4, 6, 7 for Mari Fillmore. And Lindsay Larson, 4 points, 2 points from Macy Fillmore, and 2 points from Sydney Bradshaw. 7 players in all out of the 8 varsity have scored. Michelle Knapp, the lone varsity player, not yet to get on the board for Sugar Salem. 6.5 minutes to go before the start of the third quarter. We'll be back with more halftime coverage next on this First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
We each have 168 hours in every week. When you exercise 2 to 3 hours a week, everything about your life gets better. I know this from personal experience. This is Ben Carden, owner of Flex Fitness Gym in Evanston. 2 to 3 hours of exercise per week will help you feel better, you will have more energy and confidence, your clothes will fit better, and the list goes on. Set yourself up for success. Visit Flex Fitness today and let us help you achieve a more healthy lifestyle. Flex Fitness, 100 Yellow Creek Road, right next to Smith's in Evanston.
In addition to local information and the best live coverage of local sports, you can stream music 24/7 at mylocalradio.com. Log on and choose the music you like best. Classic or modern country, indie, adult contemporary, or classic rock, stream it live through your computer or cell phone. Listen to the music you want and don't miss the information you need. Like us on Facebook and visit mylocalradio.com today.
It's important to feel like you belong. At Trona Valley Federal Credit Union, we understand the value of connection. When you become a member, you join our family. You become an owner of a not-for-profit financial organization, and your success becomes our success. We give back to our members by offering lower loan rates, fewer fees, higher yields, and more products and services. Become a member of Trona Valley Federal Credit Union today, and let's work together to reach your financial goals. We're a caring partner here for you. Member NCUA.
If you're a person who enjoys comfort, affordability, and history, make sure you stay at the Best Western Dunmar Inn the next time you're in Evanston, Wyoming. In 1957, retired FBI agent Jack Dub Mills purchased the 17-unit motel referred to as the Oasis of the West that was frequented by stars like Dolly Parton and Tanya Tucker. Today, when you stay at the Best Western Dunmar Inn, you'll enjoy the history while you relax in one of the 165 ground-level rooms on 10 beautiful acres. Best Western Dunmar Inn. Reserve your rooms today, 307-789-3770.
The Lumberyard in Evanston, Wyoming is your local IFA dealer. The Lumberyard has tons of animal feed lines and accessories to help with your farm and ranch. Since 1923, IFA has worked to manufacture and distribute the highest quality products to the agricultural community. The Lumberyard has partnered with IFA to develop product lines based on customer need. We won't sell you something that doesn't make you successful. Visit us online or at the Lumberyard today, your local IFA dealer, 400 Front Street in Evanston.
About 3.5 minutes before the start of the second half. Again, we'll be back tomorrow at 3 o'clock for the first of 2 games. Times have changed. Still one doubleheader, and the cast has had a 50%, well, 25% turnover. Evanston still playing in both the games, so that's 50%. And Bear River is the girls' opponent, but the boys is Star Valley. And Evanston girls will play Star Valley on Saturday in the final game of between the boys and the girls Evanston teams at 3 o'clock on Saturday. The boys will play Bear River, preceding that at 1:30. Still one game left. And after this one, in tonight's contest, Bear River playing in that one, and I think or Sugar Salem, I should say, playing in that one, and I'm not sure. I'm now trying to remember if it's Star Valley or if it's another school playing against Sugar Salem, but the Evanston boys drop from that one, and mercifully so, as they're on their way home as we speak, instead of getting set to play another game and then head a couple hours back from Star Valley to Evanston. One last break coming up, and then the third quarter will begin on this First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Education in Wyoming has been a long-held tradition. The communities that make up Uinta County School District #1 are committed to those traditions. Student learning, teacher and staff development, extracurricular activities for students to choose from, quality facilities that are clean and comfortable, and a transportation department that always goes above and beyond are just some of the ways we work as a community to help students succeed. Uinta County School District #1, Pathway to Excellence.
Landmark Plumbing and Heating. When you need them, they'll be there. Specializing in plumbing, air conditioning repairs, furnace installation and repairs, water heaters, HVAC system installation and maintenance. What's in your ductwork? Landmark Plumbing and Heating. And do your excavation work for septic systems and sewer cleaning. 307-789-8793. You'll find them in Evanston. Landmark Plumbing and Heating. When you need us, we'll be there.
You're in good hands when you choose Dr. Stosage and Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties for dental implants and wisdom tooth extractions. They work with passion and focus. They use techniques and technologies that are modern and precise. With 2 decades of experience, their skills are highly specialized. If you need teeth extractions or dental implants placed, come see Dr. Stosage or Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties, 50 Park Road, or call us at 307-789-9034.
Does your time at the dental office feel like this? Or like this? At Bear River Dental, we do everything we can to help your time at the dental office feel more like this. Call Bear River Dental today at 307-789-5608 to have a dental experience like this. That's Bear River Dental at 307-789-5608. We'll treat you well.
Is laundry one of those chores that drags you down? Let Joe's Modern Cleaners come to your rescue. Take advantage of their wash and fold service. You drop it off and pick it up, the rest is done for you. Or you could take all your clothes to Joe's, load them up into the multiple washers, then dry them in the multiple dryers, and do all 10 loads in the time that it would take you to do 2 at home. Ask about all our other laundry options at Joe's Modern Cleaners, 624 West Cheyenne Drive in the Frontier Square. Take all your clothes to Joe's.
38-11, second half just starting. Sugar Salem. Sugar Salem up 38-11 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. 7:37 in, and after about 3 attempts, no make. And it's Evanston basketball. Kaylin Hyatt out there along with Natalie Robbins, Corey DeRue, and Hannah Sowers, along with Ajahana Archuleta, rounding out the top 5. Starting 5 in the second half for Evanston. Kaylin Hyatt on the far corner. One hand heave-ho out to Robbins inside the paint. Misses long. Rebound to Sugar Salem. Up on the run, it's Lindsay Larson. Larson up the far sideline, knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Evanston. 27-point lead. Knapp shakes her defender, goes outside. Larson has some space. Knapp thinking about a 3, out to the corner instead. Fillmore tries it from the corner, misses long. Archuleta has the ball knocked out of her hand, so it's back to Larson and Sugar Salem. Second chance opportunity. Larson on the wing, some space. Hyatt closes in a bit on her. Screen around, catch and shoot from just beyond the arc. Drilling it. Macy Knapp, her first from beyond the arc. 13 points for Macy Knapp, and it's 41-11 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Well, for Evanston, they're hoping it doesn't come to this, but there is a running clock at 40 points, and we are up to a 30-point lead for Sugar Salem. Corey DeRue on the corner, dribbles out of it, bounce pass to Natalie Robbins. DeRue looks to Sowers, goes to Robbins, she steps in, misses it from 3. Hyatt on the board, tied up, Sowers, and Hyatt down to the ground. Taken out and away by Knapp. Macy Knapp running with it, gives it off to Larson. She takes a screen, drives in, and a charge drawn by Corey DeRue. I think that's the 3rd charge drawn by Corey DeRue in games that I've covered this year. 41 to 11 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. 5:58 left in the 3rd quarter. DeRue takes it across. Right side to Robbins. Skip to DeRue. Goes off her foot, chases it down on the baseline. Goes around Larson, and Larson called for the foul, knocking DeRue out of bounds. First foul on Larson. Nope, 2nd foul on Larson. Out to the corner, Robbins tries a 3, air ball, Knapp on the board. Up ahead, there's Fillmore. To the right side, Fillmore off the blocks, no good. Sowers with the rebound. To DeRue across the timeline. 2 steps from DeRue, wild off the glass, no good. Board, chased down as Archuleta goes down to the ground, up ahead. It's Fillmore on the run, one-on-one against Hyatt, spins around her, no good. Ball goes through the hands of Sowers and then off the body of Maddie Fillmore. No, apparently no touch by Fillmore. Out of bounds by Sowers. Macy Knapp on the inbound. Looks for Sydney Bradshaw. Archuleta hit it out. Inbound this time to Larson. Back to Bradshaw. She turns around, misses left side off the backboard. Loose ball. Picked up from Corey DeRue. 5 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. Robbins skips to Hyatt. Hyatt runs with it. Off the glass, no good on the baseline floater. Knapp on the run for Sugar Salem. She'll go against DeRue. Backs up, makes the shot. Block foul comes in late. Do they count the shot and give her an and one? Or is it basket and then the foul on the ground? So count the basket and Sugar Salem gets the ball back, I believe. Yes, that appears to be the call. Foul against DeRue is her 3rd. Macy Knapp with 15 points. And the inbound back to Sugar Salem. Good on the inbound. Macy Fillmore. No, that's Mari Fillmore. 3 Fillmores leads to a ton of confusion. And it's 45 to 11 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Wagstaff to Burley. Back to Wagstaff. Right side DeRue. Back to Wagstaff. Whistle blown. Timeout taken by Coach Jeremy Fessler and the Evanston Lady Red Devils. We'll take one as well. Be back in just a bit. 45 to 11 on the Impact Physical Therapy board on this First Bank presentation of a Red Devil basketball on K9 Radio.
I think another good name for Matt Rex, the owner of T-Bar S Body Shop in Evanston, would be the Anger Eraser. I came out to the parking lot to find a ding and scratch. I was so angry, I went to T-Bar S Body Shop to get a quote and met Matt Rex. He said they would fix it, and he'd even talk to my insurance company. When I picked up my car, it looked great. No stress, no hassle. Matt's friendliness and quality service erased all my anger. When your car gets bunged up, don't get angry, just let T-Bar fix your car.
As one of the region's most visited websites, mylocalradio.com is here to serve you. Catch up on local and regional news and information. buy, sell, or trade your good used items on the radio classifieds. Stream your favorite music all day, every day, or catch our live coverage of your high school teams in action, all on mylocalradio.com. Like us on Facebook so you never miss a giveaway, and visit mylocalradio.com today to stream it all live.
(45-11) on the Impact Physical Therapy board. 4:15 left in the third quarter. Evanston basketball trailing by 34 points. Sierra Burley looking for an inbound mate. Up high, into the hands of DeRue. Macy Knapp runs into her. DeRue goes right side to Wagstaff. Has her skip pass taken away. Knapp on the run. 1-on-2. DeRue guarding her. Knapp pulls up and makes it. Knapp with 17 in the game. 47-11 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Lead up to 36. Archuleta turns around, fades away. Good shot by Aja Hanna. Her first 2 points of today. First 2 points of the half for Evanston. 3:40 left. Knapp pulls up just behind the free throw line, misses to the right side. Macy Knapp gets the board. She misses short. Gets her own rebound back, turns around, double teamed. Zosha with the foul. Have that as Zosha's first. Bradshaw at the line for 2. Misses short. Barely got rim on that. Second shot, good. 48-13 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Wagstaff over right side to Nowakowski. To Archuleta. Knocked out of her hands. Bradshaw picks it up. Sugar Salem up ahead. Knapp coming across the timeline. She's been great in the third quarter. Dishes outside to Knapp on the right wing. Michelle Knapp with it at the top of the key. 3 minutes left. Back to Macy Knapp for 3. No good. Rebound. Good position. Pull back from Fillmore. She misses it. Bradshaw. No Knapp with that offensive board. And then Archuleta finally for Evanston, getting possession back in way of the Red Devils. 2:45 left. 48-13 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Taryn Wagstaff drives in to the elbow. Stops, misses short. Rebound back to Wagstaff. Goes off the glass. Good. 48-15 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Knapp to Knapp. Michelle down low, throws it away and out of bounds. No! Macy Knapp came up with it. She gets knocked down to the ground, loose ball, and Larson makes it and is fouled. Lindsay Larson, 6 points in the game, chance for an and one. It's 50-15 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Substitutions for Sugar Salem. Knapp and Bradshaw are out. Macy Fillmore in. Larson at the line for the and one. Good. 51-15, inverse scores. 2:05 left in the third quarter. Wagstaff working the ball around. And 5 seconds called. Turnover. It was defensive Lindsay Larson forcing the 5-second call. Larson has the inbound. Michelle Knapp taking it across. Under 2 minutes to play in the third quarter. Larson drives around to pick. Pulls up at the free throw line. In and out. No good. Loose ball rebound. Picked up by Fillmore. Larson thinks about the 3. Travel on the attempt. Fillmore. .141 left in the third quarter. Amber Lowe will take it across. Wagstaff has it on the right corner. 1:30 left. Sowers knocks it, and she gets hit from behind by Mari Fillmore. Inbound from Burley. Tipped out. Novakoski sends it away. Larson on the run for Sugar Salem. Up ahead to Knapp. Down low to Fillmore. Off the glass. Rattles on down. Mari Fillmore, her third field goal. 11 points in the game for Fillmore. 53-15. Sowers off the glass. Misses it. Michelle Knapp takes it. Going across to the left side. And Larson throws it away. Into the hands of Sowers. She gives it to Wagstaff. 45 seconds left in the third period. Right side has Lowe. Lowe bounces it to Novikowski. Into the paint. Sowers turns around. Gets it. Hannah Sowers there with the Dr. McKay Franco precision play of the game with that turnaround jump shot. Dr. McKay Franco bringing precision plays of the game to all contests for Evanston and Rich County this season. Foul, and I believe 2 free throws upcoming after the drive in by Fillmore. Sowers with the foul. 2 free throws. First one missed for Macy Fillmore. Second shot, good. 54-17. Evanston has scored 6 points in this third quarter. Walking across for the final possession. Lowe drives into the left side. Trapped. Down to 4 seconds left. Wagstaff fires for 3, misses short. Has her own rebound into the hands of Sowers at the buzzer. It's good, and Hannah Sowers has 4 points in the quarter. And it's 54-19 at the end of 3. 8 points scored by Evanston. This is a First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Hello, this is Dr. McKay Frankham. As a dentist in Evanston for over 20 years now, my mission has always been to provide quality dental care for people of all ages at reasonable prices. I'm a detail-oriented person, and it's important to me to stay current on new dental procedures and protocols that can help my patients have the best experience and have the best results. Over the years, I've also worked to keep my overhead low so that I can pass those savings on to my patients. I believe everyone deserves quality dental care. Please call us today at 307-789-8910.
If you had a toothache, would you see a foot doctor? Or would you go to the dermatologist to have a baby? Of course not. When your vehicle needs service, take it to the best qualified mechanics. At Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet, our technicians are GM certified service experts. They're trained to know every inch of your vehicle. Don't trust your vehicle to just anyone. Have all your service done at Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet, 624 Front Street, Evanston. We're a different kind of dealer.
54-19 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Kaylin Hyatt taking the ball across for Evanston as we come back into action at Star Valley High School. Evanston trailing big in game 2 of the day for them against Sugar Salem. Robbins right side to Hyatt. Sowers to Robbins on the corner. She dribbles out 20 seconds into Rue. I think just inside the three-point line. And it is a 2-ball, 54-21. DeRue, 3 points in the game. That's our first field goal today. Knapp drives into the three-point line and fires, misses. Robbins comes up with the rebound. 33-point lead. Evanston trying to cut in little by little. Hyatt to DeRue. Looking to Archuleta. One dribble, drop step, misses. Rebounded by Sowers. Jump ball, though. Between Sowers and Fillmore, it's going Sugar Salem's way. Knapp takes it across for Sugar Salem. Macy to Fillmore. Over to Larson, back to Knapp. Fillmore open for three, takes it and good, making it 57-21. Macy Fillmore, her first three ball of today. 6 points in all for Fillmore. 36-point lead. Loft, as Sowers was being fronted, she had 4 points in the third quarter. In all, season high for Hannah Sowers, by my count, 9 points today. 57-23 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Knapp loses her dribble. Robbins runs into her and will be called for a foul. Team foul number 5 for Evanston. Natalie's first. Again, that by my count, and scoreboard agrees. Inbound from Knapp to Fillmore. Back to Knapp. Macy walks off the double team. Goes left side to Larson. Flash into the post and a foul from behind. Robbins picking up her second. Team foul number 6 for Evanston.
Second person on Robbins, 16 foul.
34-point lead for Sugar Salem. 6 minutes left in the game. Out to the corner. Catch and shot fake from beyond the arc, down to the post. Turnaround jumper, no good. Knapp with the board, back off the glass, no good again. Bradshaw comes up with it. She tries it, gets sent down to the ground, but a foul called. Bradshaw rather, to the line for 2.
Second person on number 2, Kaylin Hyatt, 17 foul. Bradshaw at the line.
Hyatt with her second foul. Bradshaw on the first free throw, in. All 5 of Bradshaw's points have come from the line. I should say 4 points for Bradshaw. Pinnell in for Maddie Fillmore. Second shot from Bradshaw, no good. Rebounded, Fillmore. Back to Bradshaw, elbow shot, misses. Out of bounds, and last touch by Fillmore. 58-23 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Mari Fillmore comes in. Amber Lowe replaces Caitlin Hyatt. Low bounces to DeRue, down to the post. Archuleta looks to back up, hits the side of the backboard on the shot attempt. Out of bounds, and last touch from Sowers. Knapp inbounding against a pressing Red Devils team. Macy Fillmore takes it across. Picks up her dribble, goes right side. Pannell to Knapp. Hand off to Fillmore. Back to Larson. Larson on the right wing, gives it to Pannell. Finds herself open, passes up a 3, gives it to Knapp. She fires from the free throw line, misses the bank shot. Gets her own board just inside the 3 line, no good again. That one from Larson. Low, ahead to Sowers, back to Robbins. Mid-range shot, misses long, airballed it out. Rebound to Fillmore. Fillmore to Knapp, and a travel on Michelle Knapp. 4:44 left, 58-23 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Bailey Porter in for the Red Devils. Inbounding. Archuleta takes it. Bounce pass back to DeRue. Foul came in against Knapp, her second. Team foul number 5. Inbounds to Porter. Corey DeRue takes it on the corner. Misses long from 3. Low with the rebound. Steps through, gives it to Porter. Free throw line shot, no good. Loose ball down on the ground. DeRue up with it. And she's immediately hacked. 6th foul for Sugar Salem. Mari Fillmore picks up her 4th. Off to Archuleta. 2 feet away, backs up, gives it to Novakoski, and she makes it from about 15 feet out. Zosha with 4 points today. 58-25 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. A backcourt. Michelle Knapp took her back left foot and stepped it behind the timeline. Halfway through the 4th quarter. DeRue to Archuleta. Right side to DeRue. She's rejected. Back to Sugar Salem, running with it. Michelle Knapp, near sideline, going from right to left. Crosses over against DeRue to the left, picks it up. Hand off to Fillmore. DeRue tight on her. Back cut. Pennell, out right side. Larson fires. That's good. 60 to 25 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Larson, 8 points today. Missed shot on Evanston side. Out of bounds. Back to Sugar Salem. Sydney Bradshaw checks in for Lyman. For Lyman, Sugar Salem. 3:15 left. Michelle Knapp across the timeline. Big size advantage in the post for Fillmore. Easy bucket, 62-25. I think Fillmore's up to 13 in the game. Bounce pass to Porter. She turns and takes a 3. Misses from straight away. Fillmore on the board. Larson walks it across. 2.5 minutes to go. Down into the post, taken away. Low on the run, has Porter streaking up ahead. Tosses it up ahead to her. It's knocked out of bounds, and last touch by Bailey Porter. Hannah Sowers and Maggie Moore both back in. Archuleta and DeRue out. 62-25 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Sydney Bradshaw in on the right wing. Goes to Fillmore. Knocked out of bounds by Zosha. Michelle Knapp into Fillmore. Mari misses. Novikowski comes up with the rebound. Running with it. Wants to keep it herself. 10-foot pull up. Good. That was Zosha, wasn't it? Yeah. Zosha on that make. It's called out as Hannah. 35-34. Only one difference in the numbers today. Zosha wearing number 35 for some reason today. Down into the paint. Pennell catches and lays one in. 64-27, 1:45 left. We'll be back at 3 o'clock tomorrow for the Evanston Lady Red Devils to take on Bear River. The boys will follow against Star Valley. Athletic attempt from Low. She misses it, though. On the run, Larson stops and pops, gets fouled. Shooting 2. Foul on Amber Low. Actually, that was on Maggie Moore. (64-27) on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Larson makes them. 65-27. 38-point lead for Sugar Salem. 1:15 left. Ball knocked out of bounds and off the boot of, appears to be Sydney Bradshaw. Maggie Moore inbounding, up high to Robbins. Natalie's rejected. Goes to Pannell. 1:06 left. To Michelle Knapp. Across the timeline. Larson, right side. 53 seconds left, down into the blocks. Turnaround, Fillmore makes it. An elbow out though. Offensive foul. Takes it away from Mari Fillmore, and that's it. She's gone. Foul number 5. Won't matter too much. 65-27 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Wagstaff gives it to Moore. 40 seconds left. Zosha to Wagstaff. 32 seconds left. Turnaround, Sowers. Can't get it to go. Sugar Salem on a run. Slowing up, handoff to Michelle Knapp. Deep 3 by Sydney Bradshaw. Goes wildly off the glass, gets her own board, and makes it 67-27 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. 9 seconds left. Evanston will play tomorrow against Bear River. At 3 p.m., the boys will follow against Star Valley at 4:30. 2 seconds left. Wagstaff pulls up, misses, and 67-27 the final on the Impact Physical Therapy board. This is a First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
If you want your truck to really catch the eye, have the professionals at Plains Tire in Evanston install a custom lift kit with new tires and wheels. We've got a huge selection to choose from, so no matter what your style is, we've got the tires and wheels to make you smile. The way your truck looks reflects on you. Get the reflection you want with a lift kit, new tires, and wheels from Plains Tire in Evanston, the tire professionals. 157 Bear River Drive. Stop in today.
Does your time at the dental office feel like this? Or like this? At Bear River Dental, we do everything we can to help your time at the dental office feel more like this. Call Bear River Dental today at 307-789-5608 to have a dental experience like this. That's Bear River Dental at 307-789-5608. We'll treat you well.
As your local Ricoh, Toshiba, and Sharp dealer, Mountain West Business Solutions represents quality office equipment that lasts. We work with each client to understand your workflow, your goals, and your bottom line. Whether you lease or purchase office equipment, we have many ways to work with you to provide the best products at the best value. We also service and provide supplies for HP printers. Call Mountain West Business Solutions today. Let us help you find the best solutions for you and your business.
Throughout life, we celebrate the important milestones with jewelry, like graduation with a class ring, a watch for Father's Day, wedding sets for the bride and groom, a strand of pearls for your sweet 16, mother's rings to celebrate family. Commemorate these milestones working side by side with your personal jeweler at Sievers Jewelers. When you want to say, I want this moment to last forever, say it with Sievers. Sievers Jewelers on Main Street in downtown Evanston.
Final time here tonight at Star Valley High School in Afton, Wyoming. We'll be back for the Star Valley Shootout tomorrow at 3 p.m. when the Evanston Lady Red Devils take on Bear River at 3 o'clock, followed by the Evanston Red Devil boys taking on Star Valley at 4:30 p.m. 22 minutes on the clock, meaning they'll have a 7:30 start for Sugar Salem against Judge Memorial. They're not moving it up, which makes me even more glad we are not doing that 7:30 game. Instead, we don't even have to be back at noon like it originally scheduled again. Just 3 o'clock and 4:30. One doubleheader tomorrow, Bear River for the girls, Star Valley for the boys. Final scores for Evanston in the 67-27 loss. Corey DeRue finishes with 3 points. 3 points for Natalie Robbins. Hannah Sowers leads the way with 9. Aja Hanna Archuleta, 2 points, 3 from Taryn Wagstaff, and 4, make it 6 from Zosha Novakowski, and 2 from Amber Lowe. That accounts for the 27. We will be back tomorrow at about 2:45 for pregame coverage, leading you up to a doubleheader. Evanston Lady Red Devils against Bear River and Evanston Red Devil Boys against Star Valley. I'm Jake Hibbard. Star Valley Shootout Part 2 coming tomorrow on mylocalradio.com.
Thank you for listening to this edition of Red Devil Basketball. Catch all of the games live or archived at mylocalradio.com. The proceeding has been a wholly owned production of Old West Media and Cook Brothers Broadcasting, no portion of which may be used or rebroadcast without the express written consent of the aforementioned rights holder. Thank you to all of our sponsors, and thank you for tuning in.